The bead lizard, one of the most iconic bead patterns, simple to make and yet still great. Did you know that I uploaded the first beaded lizard tutorial on YouTube under the channel name of Justin Bennett 1? Don't believe me? I'll leave a link in the description below. But without further ado, making a beaded lizard. Here's a list of everything you need to make the bead lizard. Let's start by taking the string, matching up the ends, and making a loop on the other end of the string. Taking our keychain ring and sticking the loop inside of the keychain ring. Taking the two matched ends of string, running those through the loop, holding the keychain ring and pulling the string tight until you have made the knot. This is what your knot should look like. Lacing on a row of beads is simple. We'll take one end of the string and we're going to add our bead to that string. We're going to take our other end of string and we're going to run it through that bead as well, going in the opposite direction, pulling both ends of the string until you've reached the top. Keep repeating these steps when making additional rows. For row 2, we're going to have 2 beads. Add your beads to one end of the string, taking your other end of string, running it through the beads as well, going in the opposite direction, and pulling both ends of the string until you've reached the top. The third row will have 3 beads with 2 red beads on the end to represent the eyes. After finishing the third row, you're going to follow it up with a row of 2. And once you finish the 4th row, it's time to make the legs. To make the legs, we're going to take one end of the string and we're going to add 5 beads on that string, starting out with 2 green beads and 3 beads of a different color on the end. Once you get those beads on that string, you're going to run them to the top. Using that same end of string, we're going to take that string and run it through the 2 green beads going toward the center of the pattern. Once you get that string through those beads, you're going to hold those 2 green beads in place, pull the string until the beads come together, creating the first leg. Using the same steps, you're going to make an additional leg on the other end of the string. Add those 5 beads to that string, run it to the top, using that same end of string and running it through the 2 green beads going toward the pattern. When you get that string through those beads, you'll hold those 2 beads in place, pull the string until the beads come together, creating the second leg. After this, you'll go back to using both ends of the string to create additional rows. Starting with the row of 2, a row of 3, a row of 4, back to a row of 3, and the 9th row for a row of 2. After finishing the 9th row, create additional legs on each end of the strings. Each leg will have a total of 5 beads. Using the same steps as before, remember to run the same end of the string through the 2 green beads on that string going toward the pattern. After creating the 4th and final leg, you'll go back to using both ends of the string to make a row of 2. After that, you'll create 6 rows of 1 with a tail. After finishing the 16th and final row, you're going to tie up the end of string to lock in those beads. Cut off the tied loose ends of string, and your bead lizard is complete. And there you have it, another bead pattern that's simple to create. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and yours turns out great. If you have anything you'd like to add, comments or suggestions, don't be afraid to leave a comment below. And if you're new and you haven't already, Don't forget, you can also subscribe if you want to be notified for the newest episodes of TurboBeads. And as always, thanks for watching.